Hello there, beautiful collective. I am bringing you a new type of reading today. I got this gorgeous tarot cloth that I wanted to share and try out for the first time. And I'm using my Light Seers deck today. I haven't used this one in a while and I just felt like I wanted something different. So I just did a new reading and I let kind of come whatever come. This is for people whose heart is healing from a heartbreak. This is definitely a breakup reading. So if you're going through a heartbreak, this one might really resonate with you. Alright, if you like this type of reading, please subscribe to Wildwood, Grieve Tarot, and let's get into it. The person who broke your heart. Alright, the first card we have here in the middle is the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's our Legacy Lost card. And this is definitely the feeling that you are feeling right now. Maybe you wanted to build a happy home with this person. Maybe you wanted to spend your life with them. Maybe you're planning marriage and children. And this person just let you down and the dreams just will not come into fruition now. And so now you're faced with new choices, a new life path. But first, Spirit wants you to learn the lessons and to fully grieve the loss of this relationship. And here we have the Hierophant in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse is showing us to really learn all the lessons that we need to learn from this heartbreak. Learn that we really need to protect our hearts better, and that we really have to rely on our intuition when choosing partners. Your intuition will never lead you wrong, and act on your intuition. When you get promptings that a person is not good for you, act on that. Here we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups is showing that, now one of the lessons you're going to learn is to protect your heart. Protect your heart like it's gold, because it is collective. Your heart is gold. It can't be replaced. What you offer the world is absolutely priceless. Spirit wants you to know that, okay? You have the most kind and loving, beautiful heart. And Spirit wants you to know that you will heal from this. And you will be able to offer someone again that beautiful golden heart. But you have to first learn the lessons and heal from this heartbreak. Okay, here we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is showing us that you sometimes doubt whether you made the right decision in choosing to walk away. But Spirit wants you to know that you didn't make any wrong decisions. If your intuition and your heart was telling you that this person wasn't right for you and you needed to walk away, Spirit wants you to know that that was absolutely the right decision. Because the universe has something better for you coming in. The universe has a divine emperor coming in for you. Someone who can really match your energy and your golden heart. Okay, collective? This person's never going to hurt you. They're never going to lie to you. They're always going to have your heart in mind, and they're going to cherish your golden heart. They're not going to abuse you and use you and make you feel regret for ever giving them your golden heart. This person is going to cherish you. All right, Spirit wants you to know that, okay? Next we have our Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And Spirit wants you to make sure you know that you are a treasure and that you're still growing. And it's okay to feel like sometimes maybe you went back on some of the lessons you once learned. Like you knew you were supposed to protect your heart. You knew to act quicker if someone felt bad for you. And that's okay if you didn't always get it right the first time. Sometimes it takes time to really act on the lessons once we learn them. Sometimes it takes time, and that's okay. Next, we have the Page of Wands here. And the Page of Wands, this almost reminds me of the Fool card, okay? And this position here, it's about embracing new beginnings. And it's almost like that position here almost reminds me of the Fool. And the Page of Wands reminds us that we're going to have new starts. We can always begin again. And we can always have a new journey and a new path, full of fire and passion, just like we did before. Maybe in this old relationship brought a lot of passion, and you worry that you won't have that again. But Spirit wants you to know that you will have that, because you brought that passion. You brought that fire. You brought that desire and your spontaneity and your spark. And that doesn't leave you. That's yours. Spirit wants you to know that that's yours, and it's going to follow you into any path you choose to take next, okay? The next position here is what transforms you. And this was the Page of Swords that came out in reverse. And this is kind of a play a little bit on this card that, sometimes we feel like we're always learning new lessons, and there's always more to learn. And sometimes we don't always act on those lessons right away. And sometimes we have to learn lessons again and again. But that's what transforms you. The more you learn the lesson and then you start acting on it, it starts to sink in. And then you can really make that change to self-love. Right? We have the Four of Swords here and the Twisted Hearts and Vines card section here that says that every relationship begins with loving the self. And the Four of Swords here is reminding us to love ourselves. Cherish that relationship that we have with ourselves, because that's what matters. Sometimes we have to go inwards. Sometimes we have to go into that energy of isolation where we just shut out the world and we take care of ourselves and we mend our broken hearts. And that's how you're going to have this new beginning. That's how you're going to get your golden heart back. That's how you're going to find your emperor. By walking away from what didn't serve you and going in and really healing yourself, you're going to come to this beautiful new beginning. But Spirit also wants you to know to fully grieve. That's the last thing that Spirit wants you to know. That's the cosmic order. Grieve. It says breathe then act. And I'm saying grieve. Grieve then act. Fully grieve the loss of this love. And you're not so much grieving the person, but you're grieving yourself also. You're grieving the stories that you shared and that you built with this person. The hoped for future, the hoped for legacy that will no longer take place. And to fully grieve is part of learning all that lessons. Because once you fully grieve, you'll finally be able to have that new start, that new love, and your heart will become golden again, and solid and strong, and your emperor will come in. All right, collective, this is what I have for you today. I hope you liked this new type of reading. Let me know in the comments below if you like this, and we'll try this again. All right, please like and subscribe to Wildwood, Green Witch Tarot. And I offer you so much compassion as you are healing right now. And I send you so much love and tenderness. Okay, I love you, collective. You have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.